Happy friends, welcome back! Virginia Greco here with a new project for the design team of Bramble Fox. Today I'm going to create a colorful layout using some of the lovely acrylic pieces included in the Bramble Fox March Fox box, as this one that I'm showing you. And for this project I'm going to use this photo of myself and a marvelous cut file designed by Handy Paper, which represents a photo camera with flowers. It's absolutely stunning. I cut it quite big because I want to replace the lens of the camera with my photo. And in order to do so, I will need to slightly modify the cut file. In particular, I have to remove the center and also the stem of the flower that goes over the lens. So I'm carefully cutting out the part I don't want. And I have to be particularly careful for the stem of the flower because, as you can see, it's intricate and is connected to the other branch. So here is how the photo is going to be placed. And now I'm going to cut it in a circle and glue to the back of the cut file. So I'm tracing it with a pencil and then I will cut it. Before attaching the photo, I'm going to back the parts of the camera that go on top of the photo, which are actually the flowers. And I'm starting here with the flower on the left, even though this one in particular does not overlap the photo. I'm going to use different shades of green for the stems and leaves of the various branches. And as you can see, I'm tracing on the paper the external outline of the part I want to back. And then I'm fussy cutting the paper and gluing it to the back of the cut file. For these flowers, as you can see, I'm cutting the full shape of the stem, even though I actually need only the leaves. And I'm doing so firstly because it's faster than cutting and gluing each single leaf. And secondly, because this way I have all the flower slightly raised and even at the same level. Of course, I'm not going to annoy you with the whole long process of backing the cut file. So here you can see that most of the camera is backed and I glued the photo. But just the actual body of the camera still is not backed, and that's what I'm going to do now. For that, I'm going to use this stunning floral pattern paper designed by Paige Evans for Pink Paisley. This is her whimsical collection. And I'm going to attach the cut file as is now on this paper with adhesive foam, so that it's a bit raised and the flowers and lens cast a little shadow on this floral paper. You will see what I mean. This gives more dimension to the layout and I really love it. As usual, I'm cutting the foam in pieces because I don't want to create too much tension on the back of my cut file. So here is my colorful camera, which is a fantastic frame for my picture. I think it's so colorful and beautiful. And now I'm going to try and see how I want to set it on the page and where I want to put my acrylic pieces. I'm using white textured cardstock for my background, and I know that I want to use this lovely yellow piece which says Moments Captured as my title, and also some of the other pieces. There are little cameras and photo frames in the March Fox box, and they are absolutely beautiful. But before attaching these pieces and gluing the camera to my background, I want to add a little bit of color and messiness also to the background. So I'm going to make splatters using various shimmery inks. As you can see, I'm using blue, pink, some yellow and some gold. And I'm just diluting the inks with water, and I'm using a brush to sprinkle the ink on the background paper. This is very easy and fun. Now I want to create a sort of colorful flash or light for my camera. You will see in a minute what I mean. So first of all, I'm going to tear the background paper in a line from the camera flash to the top edge. And then I'm going to roll up the border, so this cut, outwards, and I'm going to back the cut with floral paper. I'm using this pattern, which is subtler than the other floral, and is included as well in the same collection by Paige Evans for pink paisley. So this is what I mean with rolling up or rolling outwards the edges. Once I have glued this piece of floral paper to the back of my background, I can try to roll better and fix with glue the edges of my cut. As you can see, I'm cutting out a little bit of the cardstock because it was too much. I was not able to roll it properly. Here you can see what my idea is. I want to insert and nestle flowers inside and outside the cut that I made. So I will have a sort of V-shape as an imaginary burst of light coming out of the camera flash. So now I've just glued down the camera, and now I'm fixing these rolled edges of the cut with glue, so that then I can start creating my flower composition, my burst of flowers, so to speak. I want it to be very colorful, so I'm using many of the flowers included in the die-cut set that comes with the Whimsical collection. And as you can see, I'm gluing down only a part of the flowers and branches because I wanted to have some edges of them free to bend, so that I can raise them over the page, and I really love the dimension that this gives to the layout. This is going to take some time, but it's a very fun process. Now I'm going to attach this perspective by Bramble Fox, which is going to be the title of my layout. And before gluing it down with multi-use liquid glue, You are supposed to remove the backing, of course, and also the protective film that sits on top of it. When you remove it, you will see how actually shiny these beautiful pieces are. And so I'm gluing down, and I'm also going to add a few more flowers and leaves here and there to complete my composition. I really love how the flower burst turned out, and I'm going to add a few more flowers here and there. Now I'm also going to include these two beautiful photo frames. These are perspectives included in the Matchbox box as well, and I think they are super beautiful. And I'm going to place one of them on the bottom left corner and the other above the title. This one with the ampersand. For this, again, you have to remove the backing and, of course, the protective film. I'm also cleaning it up a little bit with a brush, because sometimes you have a little bit of dust after removing the protective film. I think they are the perfect dimensional embellishments, really complete my composition. As a final touch, now I'm going to add enamel dots in various colors, and actually I went a bit enamel dot crazy on this layout, but it's fine, I like them. So this finishes up my project. I loved how this project turned out. I really hope that you like it too. If you do, please give me a thumb up, and don't forget to subscribe to the Bramble Fox YouTube channel for continuous inspiration. You can also check the blog and, of course, the shop. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye bye!